What are we doing? What? Oh, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on? What is going on?
Answer the phone.
I know
Hey,
it's the timing's unbelievable.
savage AF. You know what it is, man. Forget your feelings. Facts are what matter, y'all. You know how we do. I'm your boy Black Pedro. This dude right here. This man right here. That's Shang. They
Who am
call him
I?
comedian
Wait a
Shang.
minute. Oh
Shang
yeah.
baby.
My name is. My name is. My name is. Uh,
Slim Shady.
oh yeah,
Slim
yeah, yeah.
Shangy. There you go. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We are the show that talks that, politics, hot topics, social issues in an I don't give a fluff manner. Watch your mouth. We're here for you guys live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube and Facebook
Right.
simultaneously. If you ever miss us live, I would like for you to stick cotton balls up your nose
What?
and then breathe like this all day.
Listen. I don't
Okay.
think that that's legal. Sticking cotton balls up your nose. I was gonna say if you
In
don't.
my nose, my cotton
Right.
balls.
If you don't, I was gonna say something else other than your nose. If y'all ain't subscribing or adding to the show, you need to stick a fire hydrant up your nose, turn it on,
What that thing smell like?
and blow it out your ass. That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. In fact, let's reverse it. Stick the fire hydrant up your ass and blow it out your nose. And by the way,
Yeah.
if you don't
That's
tell
gonna hurt.
people about the show, I want to let you know, most likely your mama's a hoe. How about that?
There you go.
Let's start
Let you
off this
know.
way. Let's get the
Now,
weekend going
now,
hard. Yeah.
now, rather than living with all of that shame, if you do miss us live, you can redeem yourself. Your mama don't have to be a hoe. You don't have to
You
stick a fire
sure? Are you
hydrant
sure?
up your butt. If you just go to our YouTube page and make sure you're subscribed and notified and you're sharing it, it's
And
scrolling at the bottom of
clarified.
the screen.
Clarified.
YouTube.com/C/Savage AF World. Bottom of the screen for you.
That's what it is. And once you get there, you'll say, "What do I do, Pedro? How do I do this? Well, I don't understand." Take your thumb out your butt and wash
Shouldn't
it
have been in there in
off.
the first place.
Yeah, yeah, let's start
Don't
there.
touch nothing. Don't touch nothing.
And then wash your hands and do this. The bell. Also, check this out. Y'all know what an algorithm is? Okay.
It's when the
Algorithm,
vice president
right?
danced, right?
Right. Also,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
algorithm is something white folks don't have.
Hey,
But they do. No, they have it. They control it. I hate
it's the
it.
music. Just got to get the right music.
But what y'all need to do is give us some thumbs up, because the thumbs up is what gives us our ratings, basically. The thumbs up. You saw what it is. Make sure you do that. I notice y'all ask questions all the time about why would we do all that, because it helps us. And if you don't do it, will be consequences. I just
Yes, sir. And repercussions.
I see
You
a
know what
lot
it
of
is.
people jumping on the feed, but I wanted to let y'all know it don't stop there. Especially for you new people. Okay, myself and Pedro have this
Can't
thing
stop,
that
won't stop.
we do aside from this that actually keeps our lifeblood flowing. It keeps us moving forward. It keeps the children happy in the world.
And I
It
believe the
makes
children are our future.
it makes grandmothers and grandfathers and loved ones come together just to make the world a better place for you and me. And you know what it starts with? It starts
For
with an
you
I,
and me.
ends with a G. It's called
That's it.
egg.
The egg.
So what I need y'all to do is follow at Black Pedro on Instagram.
Yes.
It's BLACK PEDRO. And follow at Comedian Shang.
That ends with a G, y'all. A
With the
G.
G. No,
Not a
no,
K.
no, no, no. Not in the
Hey.
house of Savage AF.
I see. Speaking of in the house, we have actually some people in our virtual house here. Melanie Ballard, and thank you for the Founders Day love. I appreciate you for that.
Oh,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
quit throwing
J5.
up. Quit throwing up your gang signs.
She
You
said Diggs
criminals.
love. She must be in there.
Yeah, I see you throwing up your gang signs. Okay, hey, Mr. Crip Blood or whatever you are. Listen, homie, we don't do that on this show. Okay, we don't condone that kind of activities.
My fraternity was founded by 10 distinguished gentlemen in 1911.
Yeah, that's what you tell
Bloomington,
us.
Indiana, at Indiana University, sir.
That's what. Yeah.
So you know, there's no gangery around here.
There's no
Treehead is here. No other Miranda. What up, though? Damani Jones, I see you. Sandy.
Yeah.
Yep. Miss Unpredictable. I didn't see that coming. You see what I did?
See how you threw that in there. I saw what you did. Also,
Melanie Ballard is Queen Bee. Oh, girl, why you?
I'm wanting to see more new faces and new names, and I appreciate our regulars. Thank you so much, and the new names. Thank you so much for rocking with us here on Savage AF. We're gonna do the rundown on the run up, but I want to say something else too.
Run around.
I want to just say for the people that don't know, there was a young brother that was almost died in the Buffalo Bills Cincinnati game. DeMar. And good news. I wanted to just, before we jump into DeMar Hamlin, good news. He's actually able to move his feet. He hasn't lost any brain function.
He's breathing on his own again.
He's breathing. So he's doing better now. So it was very touch and go. He's still in critical condition.
No. Speaking of, call 911.
No, but he's doing better. And so I want to say big up and blessings to his family. And I hope that he gets better and is able to, get up and live his life. But long way to go. But I just want to let everybody know, for the people that don't, I know you knew Pedro because you keep up on things, and Pedro's smart and witty. But also Pedro is a harbinger. So I mean, I didn't want to tell y'all about he harbings. He's a harbinger. But aside from that.
Well, and speaking of well wishings, Bronda, Miss Unpredictable, she said, "Keep me lifted. I had a mini stroke and in the hospital now listening to y'all." Well, I hope this helps in your recovery, Mama. And absolutely, yep. Yeah, nobody knew. She just told us. But thank you, Rhonda, and for informing us, and all the best wishes to you, Mama. Please relax. Rest up, and I'm wishing you a full and speedy recovery. Absolutely.
Full recovery, and full recovery, and that's why I started off with that, which is a segue into the Bronx.
And listen, and actually, I know Shang owes y'all some money out there, so no, and I'm just saying, dog, like
I owe
maybe
a little bit.
So, Bronda, I'm gonna send Shang to you when you're fully recovered. He's gonna rub Crisco all over your lap and then dance for you. Okay, so let's go.
Wow, now you pimping me out. That was
right. I mean, you do have dollars on these streets. So you got to start paying them back.
But no, I don't know until Trump is indicted. I don't owe nobody until Trump is indicted. But why would I worry about any of y'all?
I think you made a few other bets too.
No, the bet was that I'm going to bet you that Trump is not going to be indicted.
I think there's been a lot.
There's been a few
about a lot of things.
I think that I bet. Yeah, I might have. But you know what? Actually, I just. What if I just go?
Burn everything. Why'd you blow up the building? Because you made a phone call. Nicole H.
Sorry, I just ran out this bitch.
Nicole H, welcome to it. It's her birthday, so we got some well wishes here as well.
Nicole H, you know what I'm gonna send you since we're after the 5-minute mark? You know what I'm gonna send you in the mail? This big.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, Nicole H, and I hope that you have a great birthday.
Oh. And then Bronda's birthday is Sunday, man. It's just a lot of magic and love in the air.
Happy birthday,
Bronda. We need you to relax and
JJ. Get better.
Yeah, relax, Bronda, and recover well, and Nicole H, get it in. I know you're drunk because she ain't gonna remember this, but it's all good.
She ain't gonna remember nothing. I don't know why.
None of this, man. All right, write this down, kids. We got your daily run up. We not the kind of show that runs things down. We run up on your ass.
We're running up on you right now.
It's Friday, January 6th, 2020, triple in the time space continuum. It's 2-year anniversary of the attack of the orcs when really hillbillies came down from everywhere and tried to take over America. So that was 2 years ago. Let's always keep that in mind. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Facts
Black
matter.
community saying
Yeah.
we're gonna end with a Shangry today. Black men aren't lazy. We are tired.
Tired.
Before we get into that, Black Pedro popping today. Yo, I'm trying to get old or die trying. Talk to me now. But before we get into that, hey, 14th time is the charm, maybe. Fingers crossed. Kevin the Worm McCarthy might win finally, but we'll see.
Well, we'll see.
Still not decided.
I hope he gets embarrassed again. But go ahead, you're right.
I mean, 13 times is enough. So but before we get into that, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We are gonna start off with that very critical, I'm talking critical question that always sounds like a this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Oh.
All right, man. So before we get into the
That
Kevin
was funny.
aspect, before we get into the Kevin McCarthy aspect of this very long and complicated and shit show attempt to elect a Speaker of the House, I do want to get at one thing that just kind of blew my mind yesterday. In the midst of all the chaos, the circus, I think yesterday McCarthy finally lost number 12, but I think within that 12th ballot, either the 11th or the 12th, Matt Gaetz of Florida, Mr. Molester Van himself, like, hey girls, I've got candy. He's nominated a few people, Jim Jordan, and I think a couple other, maybe, I don't know. But today, or yesterday, I'm sorry.
Yesterday,
this motherfucker definitely got up there and officially nominated Donald J. Trumpty Dumpty.
Yes, he
to become Speaker of the House. Matt Gaetz.
Matt Gaetz, of all people.
Motherfucker, say what?
I hadn't watched it when you texted me that. I just was like, no, yeah. Because Matt Gaetz doesn't surprise me on anything. He is just a showboat. He wants to get the fame from it. Matt Gaetz, pictured here, because that's what his head looks
right, man.
Man, Matt Gaetz, aka the Mask, is the one that likes the chaos. He actually enjoys the chaos. Him and Bobert are using this to get fame. That is it. And
because they presented no alternate plan.
That's what he does.
But I mean, it was just it's just one of those things where it's just like, man, like, how out of tune are you? Like that like, that's not a serious. That's when you're not really about the business of government, right? Like, bro, clearly, like, your boy got cases coming up.
He got
clearly Donald Trump should not be Speaker of the House. Now, these are things that I've been learning through this process, is that, and I didn't expect Donald Trump to be fucking nominated, but I had learned through this week that the Speaker of the House doesn't even have to be a member of Congress.
It could be
and I'm
Pedro.
like, what? It could be Pedro. So I mean, that's a little.
You know
weird,
what?
but
I want to speak up on the House. I'm going to speak up. This man who's works at his craft, harbinger of white hobo hoes. I nominate for Speaker of the House, Black Pedro.
Send me your homeless. Send me your crazy. Nicole H said why they love Dumpty like that. Now, I will note that Gates was the only one to actually vote for Donald Trump
He got
for
one
Speaker of
vote,
the House,
but
and it's from the motherfucker who nominated him. So I mean, you know,
because
but
Matt
no,
Gates,
I mean, there was no other
because Matt
Republican
Gates
that took that
shoots
seriously.
spit. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
but there's no, you know, there's no other Republican that took this seriously. But I mean, Nicole H. do not put my name in that Speaker House hat. Okay, they don't want me up in that building. But no, man, they, you know, this is just like Matt Gates is not about anything serious at all, man. You know, at first you might think, because you know, I agree with him on Kevin McCarthy. You ain't no better, motherfucker. But yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? That's a pot calling a pot black. But
Yeah, but I mean, you can see why he did it, right? You know why he did it because
oh, yeah. I mean, he's playing that. He's
Have y'all
playing
ever
the
seen
suck up
that
the Trump
movie?
game.
What is that movie? There's a key. What is the movie? People in the feed. Tell me the movie where there's a
Saw.
key. That's it. He's that character. He
I
wants
never
to
saw
have.
Saw.
You never saw Saw? I saw
No.
Saw. I saw Saw.
You saw Saw?
I saw Saw, and I told other people to see
I think
Saw.
Saw is
And
something
see
I want
Saw
to
was
see.
Saw. Once I saw Saw,
I
I
don't
had
want to see
seen it.
Saw.
You don't want to see Saw?
I don't want to see Saw.
I
You
saw.
know what I'm saying?
The Saw
I like to keep it level.
But in the movie, the barrack basically this is the bad guy, and if you look under the door, there's a key. There's a lock inside your heart. You have to dig your heart out and to use the key.
Eat your skin. Like,
Right. I mean, he would do crazy shit like that to people and put them in scenarios.
See,
what he's basically doing is he's taking the key that to Kevin McCarthy's heart and trying to throw it away because he's still, even if he flips more people, he still got 5 people he has to get. And I know Kevin McCarthy was like, fuck me. Are you
bro?
Fuck you and fuck me. Are you dead serious? But I have no sympathy for him. I'm glad he's going through this shit. Fuck him. I don't. He's a fucking criminally bad person, and I'm glad it was 14 because it was 14 of the
Well, to be honest,
of these sheeple that are backing this bitch.
I'm not sure how criminal Kevin McCarthy has been. You know, that doesn't seem to be his issue. It's about morality, spine, manhood, cojones. You know what I mean? Like the guy is just. That's why I call him. I was calling him the worm. T says, doesn't he realize that by nominating and when he says doesn't he, T means Matt Gates. So doesn't Matt Gates realize that by nominating Trump, he is admitting that Trump lost in 2020? Listen, I'm not sure there's much. I mean, good point, T, but I'm not sure there's much.
He's not thinking that far ahead.
Realizes, I think realization.
I don't think that.
Comes from cognitive.
And the
thought.
fact that really, T, really, T, really, seriously, do you really think he thinks that far ahead? Let me.
You think he think? What you thinking?
Actually,
thinking he think
that Matt Gates, aka the Mask, thinks that far ahead? No. He's about the show, the immediate show. They're showing the base, which are a bunch of racist, xenophobic cunts that I wish all got smacked in the face with a shitty hand, like somebody wiped their ass and put shit on it and just smack them in the face. And yes, I'm not promoting violence, YouTube. Please don't cut us off. I'm saying metaphorically shitty hands, so I don't know how. I can't get out of this. But the point
poetic hands.
Poetic hands. Yeah, I was trying to get out of it, but I couldn't. The point is, he Boebert, the other election deniers, the other 3 election deniers. I don't know the other total of the 5 that will stop the vote from getting through because you got to get 218. If you don't get 218, it don't matter how many times. We could be at this next week.
Okay, because we were talking about this earlier in the week. And what up, Rye Guy? What up, though? I see you, man. So just to clarify that about the 218, I finally got it down today, what it is with that, right? So when all members of the House are present, all 435,
right,
then 218 is the threshold you have to break, right? Now, for every 2 persons that are either absent or vote present, the number of votes needed, the threshold drops by 1, right?
So he needs 217?
Well, no, I'm not saying what he needs right now. I'm just saying in general, the rule is 218 if everybody votes by name. That threshold drops by 1 per every 2 either absent or present votes. And that's how that works.
Okay, so
because I know the other day they were like, oh well, he'll only need 217 now. And I was like, oh, why'd that drop? And it was because somebody had voted present.
Well, that's more
it's because somebody voted present, and there is one member of Congress who passed away. So the body is yeah. And not just from sitting there all week.
Because he's been waiting so long.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I was gonna say that like when you didn't get in yet.
So there's an election going on now somewhere, but recently there's a representative who died. So the body itself
during the process.
No. But the House of Representatives itself is short one.
Okay.
One person in general. So
well, really
it's only a body. It's only a body of. It's only a body of 434.
But it's really 2 because one of them we don't even know if that's his real name, Santos. We don't even know if that's really him because I mean,
you mean
yeah, the motherfucker. You know, he didn't lie so much on his resume, man. He lied like a hooker on Dollar Night. But I'm saying
I don't even think that was his resume. I think he just grabbed some dude.
I mean, and he's still sitting there, and it's wild. Everybody's like alienating him, don't want to stand next to him. All of the press is like, "Is this really your fucking suit? Is the suit you wearing? Is that yours, or is that somebody else's suit? Are you really walking to your office? You deserve an office." They were killing him. And I was sitting there watching, going, he was just sitting by himself on his phone playing fucking video games, going, nobody likes me. But he still is going to side with Kevin McCarthy. But Kevin McCarthy, Boebert, and Matt Gaetz, again, aka the Mask, is doing this for the base, and the base loves this shit, man. They love it.
I'm glad you brought up those 2 specifically right then and there. As I was highlighting Nicole's comments, she says the right hand doesn't know what the left is doing. And literally today, I saw left hand, right hand, Boebert, Gaetz, who were part of the 20 holdouts, right? I mean, which I would think they're on the same page. Like Boebert gets up there and nominates Hearn.
Right.
I don't know who that is, Hern, but some guy named Hearn. He gets nominated by her. And then Gaetz gets up right after her and nominates Jim Jordan again. And it's like, I thought y'all were part of the same fuck shit committee. And now they're doing opposite shit. I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing?
Okay, I really think they're about the chaos. They don't give a fuck. They definitely don't give a fuck about policy. They don't give a fuck about actually doing what they were hired to do. They're a bunch of bitches. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take it further. I want you to stick your hand, and with a glove on, of course, in a septic tank. They need to stick your hand in the septic tank, and then pull your hand out, walk up to everybody in Congress, 130 of them, which are all election deniers, and smack them in the face with septic hands. And so I just
it's what we call boo-boo knuckles. So that's your motherfucker say what?
Wow, Queen B.
Rest in peace to my frat brother Quentin Williams out of CT, shaking her head so sad. I'm sorry. Sorry you lost somebody, man. So that's your motherfucker say what? Trumpty Dumpty.
Let me ask you something before. No, we're gonna move on.
Well, it's the same shit. I just want to transition it, right? So that's your motherfucker say what? Trumpty Dumpty. For the Speaker of the House, that shows that Matt Gaetz is just like not, he's a clown. But the real clown of this process is your boy Kevin the Worm McCarthy, who might finally win at some point tonight. They are going to reconvene the House. That is, I think it's 7:00, so in about 30 minutes, 7:00 Eastern time. So, but that being said, earlier he lost his historic 13th bid for Speaker of the House.
Go for 14.
But he did. Well, this is why it looks like he might finally win on this 14th try, is because he, for the first time in this, speakership election process, for the first time today, he finally won some seats and made progress,
right, he made
because
progress
he was losing votes every day,
every
and
day.
then
And also Hakeem, I call it Prince Hakeem
yeah,
was consistent as hell. The Democrats have been consistent as hell with him. And I thought, wouldn't that be a motherfucker if Hakeem, one of the Republicans, went, oh fuck it, anybody but you, Kevin McCarthy, I'm voting for the nigga. And then and then Hakeem go, I got you now, bitch. I got you now.
yeah. I mean
That would
that,
have been
that
awesome.
that was a possible but highly
Highly
unlikely
unlikely, of
event. You know what
course.
I
I
mean?
mean,
But I mean, we
hey
all
man, I
wanted.
can dream.
Yeah, no, I had that same dream, bro. But it does look like your boy is gonna get that speakership. But then that always leads to the big question: at what cost?
Oh, his
and
asshole's gonna be Marjorie Taylor Greene's gonna live inside his asshole.
yeah,
Yes, he's a
well,
puppet.
the idea, I think, it's that
He's a
any
puppet.
of them can, because his
Oh,
yeah he
concession. He gave up a concession, people. For the people that don't know, now you know. One vote, one person can say, you know what? I don't like the way you fucking wearing that tie today, bitch. I want you out. One fucking congressperson can do that, not like what he's doing, and they got to fucking vote for a new person. So we could be going through this shit again. I hope. I hope that the Republicans go down in the flame. I hope that their whole family feels the tension of it. I hope. I don't like. He's horrible. McCarthy's horrible. And so is Matt Gaetz here spitting that bullshit. I'm telling you right now. I don't know why people are like, oh, I want this to end. I don't. I want the shit to go on 14.
well
Yeah, I
well
want
the,
15, 16, 17, 18. I want it
uh
to be 22.
well
I
it,
want it to
well
be the score that Michigan lost by.
okay,
Oh, to the
that
groin.
that happened 2 days ago, that Michigan lost by 6. Brian Pryor says, Dro, does Jeffries have a shot to win? Not realistically, but numerically, yes. But the reality is he'd have to get either enough, and so that's why I was talking about the threshold dropping. Like, you'd have to have, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 Republicans to who would vote. Actually, probably more like 12 to vote present,
Yeah.
and that would lower the threshold to
It would
like
lower the
212.
threshold, but no, they're not gonna.
But
There's no way that's
but
gonna
that's not
happen.
gonna happen.
But
So Miss Empire says, "Is this legal? 14 times? Unfortunately, it is, and it's part of our ridiculous process. But and it's never obviously gone on this long. And 100 years ago, it went 9 times. But every other time, the majority party is usually able to just elect a
well, they
speaker
didn't
in
know. You
100
know
vote.
what? You know why this time is way different. And even though it's been 100 years and 1918 or some crazy shit like that, the bottom line is it hasn't been this close in the House. They didn't win by the majority they thought they would win. Okay, and so that's
No,
why
no, 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 no. They no, no, no. They have the votes, Shane. They have them. They have the majority of the House.
they have the
So
majority House, but
no,
they
no,
don't
no, no,
have
no,
the
no.
no. You know why they don't have the majority?
Hold-
Because they still have dissenters.
Right. No, no. That doesn't negate their majority, because the dissenters are Republicans. What I'm saying is the Republicans have the majority in the House, and they should have been able to elect a speaker. Kevin McCarthy is a stale croissant stuck up a hobo's ass. And nobody really, and there's a faction of the party that doesn't want to vote for that, right?
Okay,
But
McCarthy.
and 14 times in, they've caved. But what I'm saying is the Republican Party, McCarthy or not, should have been able to elect
Oh
a
no,
speaker,
okay. But what I'm saying
and they
is,
can't do it.
I hear you. They won the majority. I get that, and we already know how they cheated and redistricted and lied and cheated and stole and steal. And they talk about stop the steal. They steal all the fucking time. They take black votes away. They make it harder for us to vote. You drink some water while you're voting. They want you in shackles and and they want to hang you from a tree and all kind of shit. They really want to make it as hard as possible for people of color to vote. We know that. So that's why a lot of these motherfuckers won. And I do agree with WDMA Warrior. McCarthy spreaded them cheeks for those votes. He absolutely did. He coddled the balls and he drank the man gravy. He absolutely did everything. He begged, he pleaded, he gave so many concessions. Even some of the Republicans that are like wanted to move forward because they want to get all these hearings underway were like this. They was like, yeah, man, I wonder if I can get him to suck my dick to get this vote. Like, I mean, really, he seemed like he was begging and pleading. And he's like, well, if that's what I got to do, pull your pants out. Pull your pants out. I will suck your dick.
Who want these cheeseburgers?
Yeah, I mean, I really do think he did everything he could so he wouldn't go to 14.
Well, okay, so this is Kevin McCarthy 14 times or 13 times
13
at this
times.
point.
Let's say
failing.
14. Come on, man.
Well, no, well, they're about to do a 14th ballot.
I know, but
so
I'm saying
we're on
let's
14.
let him fail.
Okay, so here's the problem with that. The House of Representatives cannot do anything else right now. There's only two things they can vote on right now. That is a Speaker of the House, or they can vote to adjourn. Those are the only two until they get a Speaker. Jeffries, Santa Claus, whoever.
Come on, man, you go to the circus for the clowns, man. And so
I
want the
man.
clown show to keep going. 14 times you lost, sheeple. Listen, I want him to. You don't think it's fun? You don't know how much material we're getting out of this?
Absolutely,
I made a joke about this the other night. I was like, one loss. He's taking it to the face. He looks embarrassed. He's going to be the weakest fucking speaker in the history of speaker. Nancy Pelosi was over there fingering herself while she was watching the shit going, yeah, I was the shit. He's horrible. And even if he wins, he's still going to be horrible. He's an election denier. There's video of him saying, Donald Trump won the presidency. He's still the president. And this is the motherfucker we want to get in. If I was a Democrat, I'd play hardball all the way through the fucking thing. And I'd make fun of him as much as possible. Fuck that nigga.
Well, and that leads to the other thing. Nicole H says they're still getting paid regardless. And if they can't get past this, I mean, obviously they will, but if they don't get past this, then they're not doing their jobs, right? They're not doing anything for us. They're not legislating for the people, right? And that is the gig. So,
and he's still a puppet for.
At some point, that's got to go on. But even once he does win, though, here's the thing. Speaking of doing the job and legislating, if this is Kevin McCarthy trying to get his own party to do what he wants them to do, right? Imagine he becomes Speaker of the House, and now he has to get his own party plus Democrats to go along with him. And historically, typically, on a lot of things, Democrats are easier to work with, or you know what I mean, like level-headed, sensible.
They're bitches.
Well, I mean, some things you got to work together on, man. I mean, that's just how it is, right? It's it's not totally run by Democrats, so that's just part of the game. But imagine Kevin McCarthy trying to keep the entire body together to pass a fucking safety patrol bill for crossing the street at middle schools or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be very hard for him to get anything done because he spread himself so thin. Nobody can taste the peanut butter no more, baby. Okay.
All I know, he spread his ass cheeks so thin. That's what he did. He spread those ass cheeks. He's a bitch, man, and he's gonna get bitched the whole time.
Anus Carpaccio.
And what's the white bitch's name? The one with the trapezoids. Yeah. The Thriller and Vanilla Gorilla Marjorie Taylor Greene already said that she is going to be consulting with him consistently. In other words, that's saying we're going to tell him what the fuck to do.
She's going to put a strap on and your ass is mine, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, and what's the other, you got to think Holly, and you think about all these other fucking horrible people that are still voting with McCarthy. They still are going to use that. Once they get in, they're not going to get shit done anyway. They're not about that. And that's what kills me about the Republican Party and the way the Democrats coddle they bitch ass. They fucked up. Consistently keep that going for the next 2 years. You should talk about the fact that it took 13 times. If he gets in today, 13, hopefully 14. I'm going for 27. I'm hoping that 27 times. I hope he gets rejected, and there's still those 5 little ticks that are still in his asshole, and they won't give up on it. I hope that happens, or 4, at least 4. I'm saying, why is it that? And then we'll move on. I'm asking you, why is it you? I know they can't get shit done without it, but you know what? The Democrats should take advantage of this. They should ride this narrative out. Look how long it took them to just vote their own motherfucker in. And they should ride that out for the next 2 years and bitch slap these motherfuckers every time they say something. Bitch, you couldn't even get your own man in, bitch. Like that.
Well, as unhelpful as it would be to the American people for the House of Representatives to be, ineffective and not be able to do anything, the one advantage would be, I think, on the political side for the Democrats. And yeah, like you're saying, Shane, like it would be a great thing to run on. Like, hey guys, we haven't passed a law in 2 years because there's no Speaker of the House. But realistically, it's not going to get there. Like I said, the Republicans do have the majority, and at some point, they're all going to fall in line once they get to tap that ass, to touch on Kevin's ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I want to see him fail, just like they wanted to see Barack Obama fail. I mean, the Democrats. I wish the Democrats would say some shit like, well, Fish Face fucking, said it's like our number one priority is to make sure that this president fails. They said that about fucking Obama because they're racist cunts. Let's be real. That's the only reason. The man wasn't even in office yet, and they already was like, our number one priority is not to help the middle class, not to help with fucking, medical or help the general public or poor people. It was to get this nigga out of office. That was one. I think we should act like that too. We need to stop pussy up. The Democrats are, now you're a Democrat, right?
What you call me?
No, a Democrat.
You like Democrats are pussies. You a Democrat? Like, wait, hey, bro.
Let me finish.
We can fight.
Hold on. First off, motherfucker, who are you? Nigga? No, you're a Democrat. I'm saying the Democrats. We talking about it ain't white Democrats. It ain't us. Black folks is always saving the fucking Democratic Party. In fact, black women
you're actually talking about the politicians.
The
really,
politicians.
Not the voters.
But I didn't get to finish it because you got all up in your feelings, Drake. All right.
You said Democrats are pussies. You a Democrat? I know how that's the transitive property of math.
Let me finish. You're a Democrat, but you don't feel that way. You feel like go hard in the paint. Go hard or go home. It's the playoffs, right? Yeah. Whereas in these Democrats that are up in the office, they get confident, they get too cocky sometimes when they do get a win. Instead of power driving these motherfuckers to the ground, we got stuff like Michelle Obama said, they go low, we go high. But, they don't have no morals. Why do we have morals?
Eric Holder was like, when they go low, kick them.
Kick them in the face.
I love kicking them.
I never liked you, motherfucker.
He got in on that one.
You snow heathen. No.
That was an attorney general that wasn't playing.
Yeah, but
kick him
in the face. Savage AF, we all savage today. Oh, thank y'all. We got a lot of people in the feed. Nicole H, what's going on? GOP equals geezers on pussyfooting. Wow.
There you go.
I ain't heard pussyfooting.
Where Clyde at? You know the nigga out there pussyfooting. You know that, right? Down at the Sapphire Club. Mm-hmm.
You know he
doing
down
the pussyfoot.
Down there fucking with Malene.
Doing the pussyfoot all night long.
Yeah, I haven't heard somebody say pussyfooting. Where did I hear that at? I heard it in
Nicole
movie,
in Texas.
She's in Texas. Oh well,
you go down there and hear a whole bunch of
pussyfoot.
Whole bunch of phraseologies that we not used to.
Mm-hmm. Chicanery, is that really a word? Chicanery.
Come on down here, get talkified, don't you? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. But
all
right, no, and Trump being voted. What if Trump had gotten a bunch of votes? What if a bunch of people came out? That would be even better.
That would have been.
Oh my God, I would have been like, yo, McCarthy, your master got more votes than you. Oh, I would have been like, that'd have been lovely.
I'm just gonna look this up.
You gonna look up pussyfooting?
Well,
if that came
No.
up. But you see how I did the thing where I thought you just was talking about pussyfoot, and you said I'm gonna look it up. You didn't say what you gonna look it up. So I'm thinking, okay, and you were looking up pussyfoot.
No, I'm trying to look up to actually see, because I in my head I thought Trump only got one vote, but then all of a sudden I thought, wait, did he get one vote or three? Oh no, he got one vote. No, he got one vote. Okay.
It was I think McCarthy was the only one. I vote for Trump.
At some point there were four motherfucking Republicans on the ballot. One of these ballots. And I'm like,
there was
how many y'all gonna nominate?
And they spoke up for the one black man. He looked so embarrassed. He was standing there like, he looked like Shannon Sharp after Skip Bayless.
After dealing with Skip.
Dealing with Skip Bayless, like, he was like, God damn, you lucky I won't reach across this table and I'll rip your goddamn oppressing ass throat out.
I'll reach out for it.
I wish Skip Bayless would just beat the brakes off him, but he's an old man. What is Skip Bayless? 74.
You mean you was Shannon would beat the brakes off Skip?
Yeah.
I don't wish that on Brother Sharp. Those are just charges he don't even need. We know what.
All right. Well, at least
you gotta beat him here.
Walk off the show or say, hey, this is my last season dealing with your old bitch ass, because y'all know I'm telling the truth. That motherfucker, Skip Bayless, is the most disrespectful motherfucker, and Shannon Sharp is taking all his shit. How many times you guys, Skip, stop interrupting me. Skip, I'm just trying to make a point, Skip. The point is, the young man is in the hospital. That's what's important, his life, Skip. But you want to talk about the fucking league. Skip. When I get off this fucking thing, Skip, I'm going to skip to the loo, and I'm not going to be pussyfooting around while I'm beating your ass, Skip.
Skip on your lip, nigga. All right, man. But let you know, we'll stay tuned tonight and see what happens with this.
I'll bet everybody in the feed, since I already owe y'all, I think I owe y'all like $5 each. Wow, Sandy English actually looked it up. Pussyfoot, to linger without making a decision or commitment, as known as lollygagging.
Wow. She works
I'll take lollygagging for $300. Ding.
Sandy English works at Web. When your last name's English, you have to know all the words. So
yeah,
she worked at Webster's Dictionary and shit. That's it. There we go.
$6,500, Nicole H. Y'all owe me.
I don't even know if you realize you put a lot of money out there.
Listen, I will put some more money on it. That tonight, Kevin McCarthy will not be the speaker. Yeah, we're going over the weekend, bitches. And he's going to be like, I lost again. What?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Times?
He seems pretty confident on this one. He kind of had that.
Dick.
Yeah, no. He looked like, you know,
he said,
the point.
I'm pretty sure we'll get in this time.
He's like, that should do it.
Yeah, that should be. I'm pretty sure. What is that? Onions?
Like, do I have anything in my teeth?
Yeah, I mean.
So, but we'll see what happens tonight, and then moving forward. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter, man. Make sure you're on our YouTube page, youtube.com/c/SavageAF World. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, y'all. We're gonna keep it moving, man.
Yeah,
I like to move it. And when I move it, like,
and it goes something like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, y'all there?
Man.
It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Oh man, you know what it is, y'all. Oh, heading into this weekend, just trying to relax. All right, so. You know how there's always something in the ether and it's on your phone and on the computer, on the TV. But I've been seeing a lot of stuff, news articles about, scientists' efforts to either slow down or actually reverse the effects of aging.
And just a quick note, they said they also have a new medication that actually slows down Alzheimer's, the progression.
Well, no, that's beneficial, right? So I'm for that. But in terms of a movement to slow down the effects of aging, or even to reverse aging, because at this point, scientists they have they have drugs that they've developed that have other uses right now. Let me see, rapamycin is widely prescribed to prevent organ rejection after a transplant, right? But in mice,
Rapamycin?
yeah, it's called. Yeah, I hope I'm saying it right. But either way, it's but in mice, it increases the life expectancy of a middle-aged mouse by 60%. And there are other drugs out there for other treatments that have similar effects in mice.
60%.
Keeping them alive, way longer than their peers. So they're working really hard to, try and bring this, medicinal technology to humans. And I'm like, the fuck for, nigga? Like, how long you want to live, man? Like, for real,
Because I
how
want
long
to live
you really?
longer. That's why you son of a bitch.
Come on, man. I want to live as long as I can, as best as I can. So, so I try and, eat healthy, live a healthy lifestyle. So I can, just, do as best as I can for as long as I'm here. But man, I damn sure don't want to be no 120-year-old nigga trying to get new friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be 130 at the club, like.
Man, speak for yourself. You don't want to be at the club? Okay.
Listen,
this is
Damani,
you don't want to be at the club? What?
Damani Jones, no, man, I don't want to be at the club now.
You know what? This is gonna be Pedro at the club. Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. Tear it up.
Get it.
That's my shit. Watch out. Damani Jones says life expectancy going up to 150 years old. I don't want to be here that long. I don't want to be here that long. Especially not the way these motherfuckers be acting, dog. I don't want to, bro. You're going to have to be here for the moon wars. They're going to make you a moon slave. You're going to be the water wars.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Look,
no, I don't want to be
man, I'm in my prime. I'm in my prime.
Okay, I've been pimping since. Yeah, Nicole H knows who wants to live that long. So,
I want to be like Highlander. I want to live forever.
But you lose friends and shit, and then
we losing friends now.
That's what I'm saying. So
make new friends. You got a personality.
I don't want to do that now. You know how it is.
Pedro,
you know how it is. We get to a certain age, everybody, and you be like, man, like about a whole lot of you be like,
get it on, man. Not with this creepy. I won't look like that. If I look like that, yeah, kill me. Fuck that. But I'm just saying, yeah, man.
WDMA warrior, he wants to live that long. The life of a warrior, WDMA it's not meant for longevity.
I see what you're saying about I don't want to get no new friends. I don't want to, damn,
well, he said WDMA said we might live long enough to get reparations. All right. Well, that you're gonna need 150 years. You're probably gonna need 150 more years.
You're gonna need 152 years.
But seriously, for me,
why not? Like if I said to you, I have a medication I could give you, and you can live to 110, and you'll be in fair to good health. Not bad. You won't be debilitated. You won't be in a wheelchair. You won't be like, who that there? You have all your faculties. Would you do it?
What if I told you if I just kept smoking hemp blunts until I was 80, I'd be fine with that. Okay, dog.
You know what? That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'll go with that.
I can't, Edo, we see you. Happy New Year's, man. Just wondering. Yeah, but seriously, so for me, the reason why I want to live as long as I am supposed to. And humans are not supposed to live that long. Now, also understand that there's a balance, right? So, according to I got this from National Geographic.
AJ Fick gonna come in with health shit. Let me tell you something.
Wait, American life expectancy from 1900 to 2020, which is a 120-year span, almost doubled. So it's up to 73.4 right now, which means that in 1900, probably, the average life expectancy was probably something around 40 or 45 years, 50 years. You know what I mean? So, obviously science, technology, health, information has, improved such that, humans can live longer and quality lives. but at a certain point, it's like, yeah, man, when we think about population densities and the amount of pollution we put out, I just don't think it's a natural thing
I
for us
think
to be
fuck
here
the earth.
that long.
If I gotta live in a bubble, I want to be like Ito. You're right. If I gotta live in a bubble, if I gotta have 2 plastic hips and a fake foot, I want to be sitting there.
No,
And the cold age, 150 ain't too much. I want to be so old that I just walk around with bags of shit. I shit in bags of shit, and then that's what I want.
that is not. See that seems yeah. Nicole said quality of life would be trash. So that's the other part is like quality of life. Now, what the types of things they're working on is so that you would be like spry at 100. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
LeBron James still balling at 125 years old,
and
right?
The WDMA don't come in. Actually, research shows we were meant to be immortal, but our DNA was altered. That cut it off our immortal gene.
Who altered our DNA? WDMA. I seriously doubt that doesn't make like nothing on this earth is immortal.
Okay,
so that
you know what?
Really,
that's not true.
I don't know about that.
Why, Pedro? You said facts matter, and you're saying nothing on this earth is immortal. Twinkies are immortal. You could have a Twinkie 50 years from now. You bite into a Twinkie, that motherfucker is the same as it was the 50 years prior. Twinkies,
no doubt.
Okay, you know what? Who else? You know who else? I'm just telling you. AJ Fit gonna be lifting weights, and he gonna be 198 years old, bench pressing. He going over there. Who that nigga over there bench pressing all those people? AJ Fit.
He gonna be the only nigga in the gym lifting his age. He's like, nigga's 259 pounds. What you doing? AJ Fit says,
America. Wow.
Who has the worst health coverage besides a third world country? Nah. Not unless I age like a vampire. Brother, holler at him, man.
Well,
they ain't gonna have your pills. 150 years from now, they ain't gonna have your pills. Think about the earth. Also, forget about your body. Think about what the earth is gonna be like in 150 years.
150.
Or even, okay, if I'm 45 right now, 105 years from now, this place is gonna be some desolate piece of shit. They'll have built some space ring that orbits the earth.
I saw Judge Dredd. And I'm going to be one of those people that lives inside the wall. They're going to actually, I'll live in a bubble. I'll live with a fake brain. I don't, okay. I think that y'all all tripping. If they come up with a medication, I'll be the first one to take it that says you live until you're 150. And I do that. And y'all see me at the club just rolling up on these bitches. Yeah, come on.
Got a new hip. This what I call this what I call hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, that bag on the side, that's his colostomy.
That's his duty. Yeah, that's his bowels.
I'm telling you.
Queen B says roaches are immortal. Babe, I'm gonna need you to wash the dishes, okay? You don't let them sit overnight.
Yeah, right? And why do you know that? But I want to live forever, and then shit, I got you know about it. Listen, y'all.
Roaches aren't immortal, but they're goddamn near indestructible though.
Okay, you know why?
Some tough bitches.
Pedro young, I'm old, and I ain't gonna say how old I am because I always be talking about that shit. I don't know why my punk ass keep talking about that punk ass shit, but he know how old I am, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you goddamn right. I'm lucky because I still am a spry motherfucker. Dudes my age be like, no, you're not that. Yeah, so I disagree, man. I'm gonna be that nigga in the club. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be that dude in the club. I'm sorry.
I just wanna get old enough to where it's okay for me to stop using verbs. You know what I mean? Like I could just be like, oh, that nigga Shang? Oh, he crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Not he is crazy, but he crazy.
So no more is.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Johnny Walker, that nigga fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, you can take the is out of stuff, and because I don't have time to say the whole sentence.
Oh look,
so I just want to get that.
You just got checked. My house is clean, sir.
She take everything so personal.
Yeah, you know, Queen B, get about your feelings. That you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna keep it real. I want to live for a long time, and I got a list of motherfuckers that I don't want to live for a long time, and it starts with a J and ends with a C. I wonder if you know who I'm talking about.
Who is that?
His first name is J, Last name
Mhm.
is C. Starts with the C. Come on. Do, 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 do.
I gotta say, I'm drawing a
Sure.
blank. Oh yeah, that guy. Hilarious.
I didn't say no.
Neverland.
Okay, see, wow, all of these NASA scientists say in the next 2 to 3 world will start a decline in everything: water, drought, temperature leads into
He probably means in 2 to 3 years.
in 2 to 3 years. I know, yeah. Earth gonna be like Mars. I hope so.
Yeah.
Mars got women with 3 titties. I seen Total Recall. I want to go. That's what I'm gonna do. I didn't say his name. I didn't say his name. Breezy JJ, shut up.
She knew she solved the puzzle. Tree has said a 6-year-old shot a teacher in Virginia today. Gotta love the U.S. Well, we'll catch up on that story tomorrow.
Yeah, but what grade
hadn't
did
even
she
heard
give
that
me?
one.
What grade did she give me? Let's
Man,
start there. You can't just always blame the children. Sometimes it's the teachers. I know. I'm sorry. I got a little ahead of myself, tree head.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
why
man.
does this
So-
kid have a gun? What? Tell me
Oh,
it's a
and then
little
how,
white
and
kid.
then wait, hold on. And then how is Social Security supposed to carry a bunch of centenarians and shit? Like, nigga, you can't have millions of Americans living to be fucking 150
If
years
you
old.
can,
dog.
yes,
The
you
system
can.
can't hold
You
it.
know what? The system can. You know what? If you can have, the military spend $7,000 for a bolt on a toilet, you can pay for old people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
We can
they
spend-
could, but
we-
they're not
we
gonna.
spend
That's what I'm
money
saying.
like
But they don't want to.
If trillionaires, if billionaires, man, let me tell you something. Party time. Shit.
Give me my money.
Party time.
Give me my
bitches.
money. Hey, where the bitches at? All right, man. Savage AF. That's my pop in for today, yo. It's just, appreciate life for what it is. I think we have a natural cycle that we go through, and just
Right.
ride it out. Be the best person you can, but
Well,
don't be popping pills or injecting your shit with serums just to
Pedro, you're wrong.
live
You wouldn't-
150
wait
years.
till, I'm gonna say this to 45-year-old Pedro right now. Wait till you get older, and then ask that same question and be like, "Well, shit, nigga, well, stick me with it." You watch, stick me with it. Put it in my arm. I also want to say to everybody again. I was just giving you an update. I was looking at the thing. Damar
Hamlin.
I'm sorry, I apologize. I have a little scroll thing. While the scroll thing's going down there's a scroll thing on my computer. Is definitely doing better. The doctor just did another report and said that he is communicating pretty consistently.
He was
can't speak.
FaceTiming with his teammates.
Yeah, he can't because he has a feeding tube and his lungs are getting better, but it's going to be a long road. But I just want to say shout out to his family. I thought that shit was kind of like, that really put some more shit in perspective, other than a friend of mine, a comic that I used to work with a lot of times, which is Boogie B. And they're doing a memorial for him at the Laugh Factory Monday. So I'm definitely going to slide through there. But Boogie B puts things in perspective. This dude was, how old was this brother that, when he's 23, 24 years old?
You're talking about Hamlin?
Yeah.
24.
24, young. So that's why I want to live forever too. Shit. But I've been through some shit though. So
before I pass it to you, saying WDMA says they raised the retirement age, so they either expecting us to live longer or shorter. I suspect they raised the retirement age to buy their ass some more time before they have to cut these checks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they probably hoping you die before that. So
Savage AF, we here for you Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. to no, we're not. We're here at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, make sure that you check us out. As you can see, it's scrolling down there. You see how it's scrolling. You know what the scroll is doing. It's scrolling because it's party time, bitches. Oh yeah, get it. That old motherfucker was partying. He's like, look,
Man.
I'm gonna die. Might as well get it in. Who wants some of this old dick? Let's get it. I love that old man. That inspires me.
That's life.
That's life. So no, make sure
it doesn't matter how long you live, as long as you live.
You live a good life. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is scrolling down there. When you get to there, say you get to the page, you don't know what to do. You're trying to figure it out. All you got to do is click the little bell. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, because the thumbs up helps us get our thumbs up on the algorithm. us a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also on Facebook, if you can check us out on Savage A.F.
A.F.A.F.
Make sure you do that, and we'll feel better about it. Yo, my Shangri today is just that I want to give some leeway to black men, older black men especially, for their anger, for their intensity, because when I look at the way the world's going, I kind of understand it a lot more now that I'm older, young man, young Pedro, young Dro. And this is my Shangri.
I'm cleaning this bitch.
What the fuck are you doing? Yo, I just want to say, the narrative that black men are lazy, black people are lazy, black people don't like to do this, black people don't do that. Sometimes I understand the narrative does apply to some motherfuckers I know, but the majority of black men are not lazy. We are tired. We are tired dealing with a society where we got to do twice as much to get the same shit as somebody that does the least. We got to do the most to get the least, and they do the least to get the most. And you know what I'm talking about. So there's a reason that we're so angry and tired and exhausted, and the shit wears on us. Yeah, when we try to hang in there, but it's hard to do that. So I'm saying, give yourself a break, because the world has been fighting against you forever. Everybody this weekend, if you're a black man, this is not for black women. I know black women are tired too. I get it, but this is for black men, because we deal with a lot of shit in society. Hang in there. I know it gets rough. It gets
Nigga, the first time I saw that.
Look, we get
I don't
tired.
know what that nigga went through.
He went through some shit. So what I'm saying to you is, give yourself some grace this weekend. I know that. Give yourself some grace, because we got to work our asses off to get the same shit as comics. Me and Pedro got to be 3 times as funny as our counterparts that are funny as a bag of dead babies, and they still get more spots than us, and we got to still, they want us to coddle their balls. So I'm saying, all the black men in the feed, all the black men in the feed, I know they're just mad. You're mad. Look at you, mad. Look at Pedro, mad. Listen, give yourself some grace. Sometimes it's not that you're lazy. It's not that you're like, oh, we're not motivated. We are motivated. But when you deal with a society that is constantly trying to push you down, that constantly is, and this ain't some Oliver Stone fucking shit, when actively does shit to make sure that you don't succeed and put you out there and put negativity in your fucking life and prevent you from winning, then it's understand why we're so goddamn tired. So give yourself grace. Like Pedro said, if you're 80 years old, smoke a blunt. Don't sit on the couch. Start crying. Don't do it. I know you're tired, but look, hang in there. Have a good weekend. And as bad as it gets, because it does get bad, and I realized this yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday, when I was at the Improv, and I saw the fact that our Caucasian, our snow heathen cousins, our pigmentally challenged people, they get opportunities that we have to literally jump through hoops for. So hang in there, have a good weekend, and give yourself some grace, because we ain't lazy, we're just tired.
That's all. Savage AF, man. We'll be back at y'all. Have a great weekend. We'll be right back at y'all on Monday 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, stay black if you are.
Yeah. Before you said it, check me out this weekend if you happen to be around. Sorry, my bad. I'll be at the Hollywood Laugh Factory this Saturday. I'm going on at 11:50. So pretty much the twilight spot. I hope the people are even still fucking there. But I'll be there. Saturday, I'll be there. I'll be at the Long Beach Laugh Factory at 10 o'clock. And then also I'll be at the Comedy Chateau at 7:30. This Sunday, also at a club called Flappers in Burbank, California. Go to my website, I Am Shang, and you can get all the information, all the ticket information. Come check me out live. Got a lot of new material that I've really been working hard on. Hopefully it'll all gel together, but the new shit seems to be hitting, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you come see me live. And
That's what it
you know
is.
what I'm gonna be doing when you come to the show? Getting my party on.
Yeah. Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. That's my nigga for real. What?
All right.
All right, man. Savage AF, y'all. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be back at y'all
Yes.
on Monday. Stay black if you are. Do not be black if you're not. Keep your finger out of your nose. Back.